not have ketchup near hot dogs. Like, it is a unspoken law. It's Bible. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I am Letitia, and this is That's So Letitia. And to all of my new viewers, supporters, subscribers, welcome back, guys. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I hope you enjoyed the content. And to all of my returning viewers, supporters, subscribers, welcome back, guys. As always, it is a pleasure to see you. Without further ado, let's jump right into this video. All right, guys, I know, like, girl, where have you been? This has been a really busy month for me. It's been busy. So we're going to chat as we do our makeup. Now, I, for one, am, you guessed it, excited to actually try some products that I've never tried before. They may not be so new to you, but they are definitely new to me. Reason being, I could not find these. Like, they have been sold out. Even as of this morning, one of the products was back in stock. So I'm like, okay, perfect. Like, when I do my video, I can let my viewers know, hurry up and pick it up. It's sold out again. It's been selling, it's been going in stock maybe once a week, and then literally by maybe the second hour it's back in stock, it's out of stock, and it's gone for like another week, 2 weeks. So I finally got my paws on it. If it's anything like the other products that I have been using from this brand, that I am in great hands. So, of course, we always start with a primer. This primer is brought to us today by Denassa Myricks Beauty Yummy Skin. This is the Water Powder Serum, Mattifying and Priming Face Serum. Just in time for the summer heat. Oh my goodness. This, I have been trying to find this forever. And again, every time I will go on the Sephora app, it's sold out. Even going on Denessa Myricks website, sold out. So I finally caught it. What I had to do was put myself on like the wait list or whatever. Got a text message that it was back in stock. So I'm like, perfect. I'm thinking I'm gonna go to Sephora and pick it up. It don't even last that long in stock to make it to the stores. I had to buy it off the actual app and have them to ship it out. But nevertheless, I have it. So let's see, how do we use it? Says it is a multi-action water to powder mattifying priming serum that controls shine, refines and soothes with our Comfort Matte Complex, a unique blend of 7 potent balancing skin care ingredients. All right, how to wear. Wear alone or under makeup. Press bottom to dose quarter size amount. Start at T-zone, use fingers to tap and then pat and blend all over face. Once product is absorbed, apply makeup. Okay, and then it, oh, alrighty. Then they have like a little sticker on the bottom where it says like tap here. It's kind of giving me Alice in Wonderland vibes when she was at the little tea party, whatever, and all of the various things that she could eat were kind of labeled as to what to do with them. So see, at the bottom it says tap here. And, oh, I was gonna shake it. It says do not shake. Just tap bottom. Okay, say less. Definitely don't want to waste any product. So, all right, here we go. So tap bottom. Right, and yeah, it's very water-like. T-zone area. And we're going to blend outward. Guys, if this does what it says it's supposed to do, I don't know. I don't know. Fenty Mattifying Face Primer may have some competition. Okay, and it says allow it to dry, so I'm just going to use my little fan. Isn't this a cute fan? This is by Newbie, which is a baby furniture brand or baby accessories brand. I know, right? Like, why do you have that? Well, first of all, it has its own little tripod. Like, literally, you guys can't see it, but I'm literally sitting it on my desk. So freaking cute. And it is a stroller fan. I bought it from Target, but this is genius for your makeup and for your desk. And also if you're like me and you're having those little personal summers, aka hot flashes, this will do the trick. 3 settings, and it's USB powered. Y'all hear that? It has some power behind it. Okay, so it's dry. Okay, so now that we have the serum on, I'm going to apply my color corrector. Color corrector is by Huda Beauty. This is the Faux Filter Color Corrector in shade Papaya. Per usual, goes under the eye, and I can definitely use any and all under eye assistance right now. So something else that has happened for me in the month of May, which kind of pulled me away from my recording just to kind of take in this new schedule. I just updated my schedule at work. Y'all, when I tell you the blessing that it has been thus far, but it's a curse to these under eye areas, because when you have to get up at like 3 o'clock in the morning to get ready for work, it's, yeah. So anything that can help mask the under eye area, I am so here for it. I have not found the absolute holy grail product that will just do all of the things. I honestly do not believe one exists. That's just me. And I have purchased items in just about every price point, including several hundreds of dollars for under eye cream and under eye serums and the little ice rollers and all of that. And it's just not giving the full-on results that these brands are suggesting it should. But the search continues. We're still trying to figure it out. And now I'm just going to apply Fenty Beauty's Match Stick in Pumpkin to my lower face as a color corrector. Now before I apply my actual foundation, I'm going to use e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter Drops, and the shade I wear is shade 6. I don't know, I'm just kind of in a dewy sort of mood. This is one of my favorite times of the year for makeup because you just can step out and be all bronzed up. That is the look that I'm actually going for. Bring out those nice warm undertones. That's what we're doing today. And I'm just going to blend this in using a e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush that is, oh my God, it has 1 foot out the door. Need to invest in some more brushes. Really, not really. I have so many already, but never have enough good brushes. And e.l.f. brand, although it is a very, very budget-friendly, pocket-friendly brand. Don't sleep on their brushes. Do not. Their brushes are amazing. I've bought so many brushes by e.l.f. Like, oh my goodness, these are some really, really good and loyal brushes that don't break the bank. And now to accompany the Yummy Skin Water Powder Serum, I'm going to use, also by Denessa Myricks, this is the Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder in shade 8.5. I'm so mad, y'all. I'm so mad. I just came back off of vacation. I took this with, right? And I lost a little applicator. I'm so upset about that. That was one of my favorite little things about this. So now I have to apply it using a brush and hope for the best. Yeah, I don't like this. And now I'm going to apply my concealers. Concealers I will be using two. First is, of course, how many videos have you watched of mine? You know this will always surface somewhere in a video of mine. This is by Juvia's Place I Am Magic Concealer in shade number 11. This is the No Frills, No Thrills, All Work Concealer. It is a great consistency. It does what it needs to do. No pump and circumstance. A great price point. The color selection is amazing, and my color is always in stock. Couldn't ask for anything more than that, right? And if you are not up to date on Juvia's Place, you can actually pick this up from Ulta. And now I'm just going to blend in the concealers using a damp beauty sponge. And now the second concealer I will be using, this one is by Tower 28, and it's gonna be at the bottom of the screen. Shade, name, because honey, I need to pull out the bifocals to read this, and that's not cute on camera, so we just gonna apply the makeup, okay? So we're gonna act like I said exactly what it is I'm using. We know it's Tower 28. Description will be at the bottom and in the description box. And then I'm just going to cut my little fan on and let the concealer dry down a bit. And while that's drying, I'm going to apply my blush. I will be using by one size. This is the Cheek Clapper 3D Blush Trio in Rich Bitch. I love this one because of the shade. Sometimes I'm in the mood to wear like a bright corally red, pink, orange toned blush. Other times, not so much. Sometimes I kind of want my blush to blend in more or less with my complexion, kind of giving off the appearance of a bronzer almost. And since I'm going for a bronzed look, I didn't want to apply a blush that, you know, would not be within that same kind of color story, if that makes sense. And now I'm just going to blend out the second concealer. And now I'm going to add my additional blush now that we have the concealer blended out. I'm still using the same blush. Just now I'm able to apply it a little bit higher. So I feel like I applied too much, but that's okay. We're going to make it work. So yeah, like I said, this has been a rather busy month for me. Just got back home from vacation, and I will say it was enjoyable. I wish it were a little bit longer, but given the fact that I vacationed back in my home state, which is a 26-hour drive. That's if you're young, okay? If you are old, that's a 2-day damn drive. And I'm old. My husband is old. So it was quite a task, you know, to just kind of get there within a certain period of time and have the energy to kind of keep going. I remember at one point we were able to hop in our car, leave Vegas, and head all the way back home in one day. Like, if we had a taste for food from back home or something, it was nothing at all for us to jump in a car and be like, yeah, we out of here, we'll be back tomorrow. And we actually meant it, and we did it. But y'all, this time I'm like, Jesus, just leave me near the cross, because there is no way we were in our right frame of mind to try and pull that off. After work, after not having that much sleep, all the aches and the pains of just, you know, getting older gracefully. Oh, Lord, have mercy. But I was so excited. I went to my daughter-in-law's baby shower because she's also from back home. So, to my darlings. And I was also excited because I'm like, I'm back home. Like, I will get to go visit and do all the things. It is just something humbling about talking up a certain place, certain people, certain things, and then actually being exposed to the great letdown. So we go back home. Now I'm going to apply some powders. I'm going to use Huda Beauty's, this is the loose Easy Bake setting powder and Peach Pie. So yeah, we go back home. Just cutting my fan off. And I'm, you know, like, this is gonna be great. I'm gonna have all the fun. I'm going to go to all of my favorite restaurants, all my favorite places. And child, when I tell you, home just was not giving home. It was not giving home at all. And it bummed me out a little bit because I'm like, this is home. It's always been home. And I understand things change and, you know, evolve, and you're supposed to just kind of go with the flow of it. But y'all, I talked up home so much, like, oh my God, everything is still going to be the same, you know, same restaurants, same people, like everything is going to be just like it was when I left it. Kind of like everything is going to be in the exact same order as when I left. and not much of anything was the same. We get back and I'm looking like, wasn't there a restaurant there? What happened to the mall that was there? Why is that there? They built that over there. It just felt so, I really felt like a visitor. I really, really did. And I don't know if that is completely a bad thing or not, because I feel like I was relying too much on the potential to go back home at some point. That, you know, I just knew that, like I said, everything was going to be the same, and nothing was the same. It was not. So that kind of bummed me out, but it was a reality check. It's like, look, sister, you've been here for 4 years. It may not be everything that you had back there, but it's what you have now. So you got to get on board with it, because you went back, you bragged about it, and guess what? You got let down, because this place has changed. It's evolved, and guess what? So do you. You need to evolve. So yeah, that kind of sucked. I mean, I did. I at least had a Chicago style Italian beef. I'm thankful for that, okay? The quality of the food was giving. So I'm thankful for that, that I was actually able to have a real Italian beef, where I was able to be like double dip with giardiniera peppers, sliced in half, like make my fries fried well, hard, salt, black pepper, mild sauce, and they understood me, right? Like out here, these people are asking you, even when you go to buy the simplest things, such as a hot dog, do you want ketchup on your ketchup on my hot dog? Oh hell, this is definitely not home. You know, it's in little stuff like that, that I guess I'm spoiled to and just not ready for change, that I compare certain elements of like comfort and what feels warm and fuzzy like home. I compare that to wherever I go, and it's because of that that I have given Vegas the flux. I don't know, I'm a mess. Let me know in the comments, are y'all like me? Have anybody moved away from home and you just can't get right? You, no matter how long you've been away from home, you just can't get right. Speaking of change and getting with the program, guys, we're going to throw this away today, because at this point, it's becoming a little weird. And what I mean by weird is me holding on to this. Y'all look, at this point, this baby is saying, let me go. Just let me go. Just let me go home to glory. And I'm the one holding on to it. So yeah, it's going in the garbage. Oh, it's going in the garbage today. And in place of it, I am going to use Juvia's Place Pressed Foundation Powder in shade Burkina. Is it the same? Nope. Did it tell you it was going to be the same? Nope. But will it do? It'll have to. At least until I can find another Too Faced pressed powder. So the next item that I purchased, I'm excited about this one. I am. Hold on, take a drink. Reason I'm excited about this is I have been watching them promote this for a while. I wanted it, could not find it. I am talking about the NYX or NYX, depending on what you call it, Buttermelt Bronzers. So I got two of the darkest shades. I have this one, which is Dew Butter. So this is this one. And if we swatch, and honestly, it does feel very, very velvety. Not even so much like a powder, it feels very velvety. So this is Dew Butter. And let's see, oh, okay. So that is this one. Hopefully you guys can see it. And then we have this one, which is Butter Days. This one has more of like a reddish, it's more warm. This one is more warmer than the first one. Oh yeah. Do y'all see that second one? Much, much, much warmer. See, this is what I mean by, and it smells pretty. It smells like vanilla. This one, the Butter Days, this is what I mean by sometimes I like to utilize bronzer or bronzer shades for blush. This one is definitely going to be a blush. So now I'm going to apply it, and I'm going to use the brush that I bought from Sephora during the Sephora sale. This is a Sephora Pro Bronzing Brush number 80. Okay, so shade I'm going to apply is Dew Butter. And let's see how this one goes. Okay, so you don't have to work to get it on your brush. Oh, it's cute. I like it. Okay. It's kind of complementing my blush. Y'all, the vanilla scent is very pronounced in this. Even as I'm applying it to my face, I'm really still smelling it. And this brush is lovely. Oh my gosh. All right, I like that. All right, guys, so moving on to my eyes, I'm first going to apply a little bit of P. Louise base, and this is, what shade is this one? I think this one is like shade 2. It's called the Blank Canvas Eyeshadow Primer. And now the eyeshadow palette I will be using. This is one of my, if not my favorite, bronzing eyeshadow palettes. This is by Denassa Myricks. This is the bronze palette. Simple enough, and these are the shades. Every year around summer, this palette has to come out. It's amazing. This is a great staple palette to have. You can do some very subtle bronzy looks, and you can also amp it up. This is that deal. So I'm first going to apply red, let's do Beach, this shade here. And I will be applying it using a Morphe M441 brush. It's going to be kind of our all over shade. I'm going in very light with it. More or less to kind of cover up the P. Louise base that we just applied. And now I'm going to take Suntan, the shade here. Using the same brush, I'm going to apply it to the crease area. really blending it. I'm more or less packing it in for right now. And now I'm going to take Magma, deep dark brown shade here, and using, this is a brush by the Makeup Shack in T64. Magma is going to go towards the outer portion or the outer V of my eye. And I honestly just want that color concentrated right there. Okay, so I'm going to now apply Sundown, this one here, using a flat brush. This is a Morphe R42 brush. Not even sure if they still carry this brush in stores. And now for my lower lash line, I'm just going to take a black eyeliner and just line below. I'm going to spray it down using Charlotte Tilbury's Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Inside of my face just got extremely drenched. I didn't even ask for all of that. Hurry up and try it. Okay, and for lips, I'm first going to apply a lip liner by NYX. This is in Espresso. And to fill in my lips, I will be using by Milani. This is a Color Fetish matte lipstick in color Passion, which is a medium mauve nude. And then on top, because I'm feeling kind of glossy for this look, I'm going to apply by NYX Cosmetics. This is just a lip oil, Honey Talks. That's the shade for this one. All right guys, so this is the final look. Off camera, I applied my halfsies, which are basically Lily Lashes. Their Faux Mink collection. Style is 34th Street. Simply cut in half works better for me since I do have a hooded lid. At least this way you get to see somewhat the makeup in the front, and then you kind of have the drama in the back. So it's more or less kind of like the mullet. Business in the front, party in the back. That is my eyelashes, and that is how I'm going to describe them from now on. But yeah, in any event, this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Hope you enjoyed my little story time about my vacation, and you know, the fact that it's like, hey ma'am, that was once home, not home so much anymore. Get used to where you are. If any of you out there are also kind of in between spaces, meaning you've moved to a new environment, a new state, but your spirit is still kind of stuck back home with the old ways of doing things, eating your hot dogs, all of those things, hopefully this kind of inspired you to grow as you accept change and where it is that you've come from, and embrace the possibilities for where it is that you currently are. speaking, preaching to the choir. The choir is Letitia. You guys just so happen to be sitting here. All right, so guys, be well, stay safe, exercise self-care. It is not a privilege, but a necessity. Check in with your strong friends after you check in with yourself. Make sure they're adjusting properly to their new spaces. And guys, until next time, we shall chat again soon.